All right, guys. It took me a while to get to this, but today, as you saw by the title, we're talking about Zach Wilson and his week 2 lowlights. I'd say that's definitely the way to put this. Not a very good week for Zach Wilson, throwing for 4 interceptions, 37.7 pass rating. Obviously, against the Patriots in week 2, Jets go 0-2. Zach Wilson, 5 interceptions in 2 games as a rookie. Look, I'm not sure what the title will be. I would not be surprised if it says Zach Wilson is a bust. I would like to say he's not, or maybe say Zach Wilson is Zach Wilson. But I don't know. But I would like to say I don't think he is. Again, I'm a Giants fan, but I actually have a lot of love for the Jets. I think Zach Wilson is still has stuff to prove. I think coming out of college, obviously he was the number 2 overall pick for a reason. And I think what we've come to notice is none of these rookie quarterbacks have really shown what they can do. Trevor Lawrence has not looked good, and we even like this guy's generational talent. Is even a question if he'll be good in the league, and he hasn't been great. He's had an interception problem as well, throwing for 3 picks in his first game against the Texans, who were bad. And obviously Justin Fields, who came in, wasn't smart. Pocket presence wasn't there. So Zach Wilson obviously has his problems. Excuse me. So today, I will generally what I do, obviously, is I'm sure as most people you watch, you do, film analysis review, whatever you want to call it. Is they generally watch before. What I'm doing right now is I obviously watch the game, but I'm going to relook it. I'm looking at lowlights by Rage Productions, so shout out to him. And I will be looking at the lowlights, and I will be freshly reacting to it. So it won't be a react before. I'll be going over his lowlights specifically. I won't be going over good. Obviously, Zach Wilson had some good, but mainly going over his lowlights. What do you think he should improve on, and breaking it down. So watching the play and then breaking it down. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to watch fully. Crazy support in our week 2 predictions, over like 2,200 views. Our week 3 predictions, and then our Cooper Cup film got over 400. So it means the world. So drop a like if you guys do enjoy. But without further ado, let's get into the tape and what we're really here for. Is Zach Wilson and his performance against the New England Patriots week 2. Again, shout out to, I believe this is Rage Productions, but quickly. All right. So let's go back to play 1. Again, lowlights from Zach Wilson. So again, let's watch play here. So snap back, obviously 2nd and 2, play action. Again, we know what we know about Zach Wilson. I think this is a great point of it is he has a quick release. You're going to look here. I mean, the blocking was terrible. And look right here. That's a very, very fast release from Zach Wilson. Obviously there, didn't have much time there. So very, very quick release. And I guess what you kind of, the decision making here just isn't smart. Again, I do apologize. I don't have all 22 film, which I know you guys are used to, which is kind of the bird's eye view, but throw here. And it's just not a smart throw. That should have been picked off there, but it ends up being tipped. Corey Davis can't do anything. Then it's tipped back. So again, one of the more, not as clean interceptions. It wasn't just a terrible pass. Obviously, I think what he was looking for was right. Was looking for Corey Davis. What you would have liked to do, or at least what I love from quarterbacks is pocket navigation. What I love to see from young quarterbacks is what they can do in the pocket. And when he snaps back here, and what I'd love to do is maybe it's a rush out right, which I think obviously I know it's blurry, but maybe it's coming out here and evading this defender, because what a lot of quarterbacks maybe don't notice is, or I'm sure they do. What do I know? But this rusher is coming in with a ton of momentum. If you shift this way, he's going straight past you, and then he has to develop. So if you're going this way, look, there's 2 yards. You can rush out this way. This corner is dropping, and you have 2 open tight ends to block him, and that's a first down. So again, it's a decision making, which was poor from all quarterbacks, but the decision making just wasn't fantastic from Zach Wilson. And again, throws it here. And obviously, it was a good defensive play, I guess you could say, but the interception was obviously unlucky. And they get it there. And who else but JC Jackson, who we know is an interception crazy player. But look, we're going to see, this is what I'm going to love to do, some deep out. So obviously, they're going to blitz number 8. I'm not actually completely sure who it is. And obviously, he goes through that A gap right there. I mean, running back isn't blocking. It's just not a good throw. You're looking at it from this angle. It's just not a good throw. Maybe you're looking for this post to develop up here. But it's the poor throw. It's the vision here should be, look, you're looking up here. This guy can either come and sit down. And what Corey Davis, I think, is continuing to do is go across the field. So Zach Wilson, again, this guy's down. It's going across here, and you have space all over here. So again, a little bit too frantic from Zach Wilson, but obviously unlucky nevertheless. And then even then, it was a great play from JC Jackson, who tipped it actually and then got the pick. All right, here, rollout bootleg, design bootleg from Zach Wilson. We'll obviously watch a play roll out. So you can roll out here, and what has been, again, so that we'll see the pick here. Obviously, another kind of ugly one from Zach Wilson. Well, what is the one thing Zach Wilson was really good at coming out of college? Those off-platform throws. And this wasn't as much of a clear one, but again, rolling out to the right, like he should be great at this. The decision making here from the beginning is this. And I won't even say that this is too tight of an angle, because if you're leading Corey Davis out here to the sideline, that makes sense. But this guy, it's really depends. So this ball needs to be over him, just enough over him, but fit in right there. So again, it shows great quarterback. And then if not, you're dropping it down to Elijah Moore, who hopefully you're hoping can turn up and maybe get some blocks from these guys out here. But what Zach Wilson unfortunately does is it's thrown and it's overthrown. So he does originally a good point, because you would rather him, I guess you wouldn't rather him throw the interception. You'd rather him overthrow it, I guess, than underthrow and have this guy pick it and even have the chance to return it. So it's really, when you really break it down, it's not like clearly terrible things. Like Zach Wilson has a right kind of frame of mind. It's just the execution of it is poor. So again, thrown here. And then Corey Davis, maybe he should have caught it. But again, that looks like it was overthrown, and obviously interception from Phillips. So unfortunate from Zach Wilson. But again, looking at it more, these were two of the not as bad ones. I would say these weren't too bad. So look, rolling out here, and look, it's really not a terrible throw. I think, yeah. So that, looking at the, wow. So again, angles just do so. Looking at that here, that, excuse me. I hate when I unfull screen it. I mean, that should be caught. I think that should be caught. So that one I would say isn't on Zach Wilson. So look, big stuff here, uncovering. Again, welcome back to Cians Film Room. I forgot to announce that's the name of the show. Snap back here. Again, the offensive line was holding up. Obviously, the running back gets pushed back. Again, here, find the space. If you can climb up more, it makes your throw so much better. You can set your feet more. This guy's in your face. Zach Wilson, right here. And if this guy comes around, you have a free man who can pick him up, and then you have more space to go outside. So it's a decision making. Look, climb, get to here, set your feet, and then deliver the strike. There, and it's kind of, I mean, it's just not a good throw at all. That's just a bad throw. That is one where it's nobody else's fault but Zach's. Nobody else's fault. Watch a play pan out again. I mean, it just wasn't a good throw. Snap. I believe he's going to throw it here. I'm not sure that it might be Corey Davis again. It was Elijah Moore, excuse me. I mean, it's just a terrible throw. Elijah Moore's head isn't even turned around, and the cornerback drops on it. And it's one of those things where if you want to throw that ball in, this ball should, first of all, if you can climb up, this ball, I mean, this ball should be, again, the angle is poor, but this ball should easily be right here on over his shoulder, right there, lead him over his shoulder, make him dive for it instead of just underthrowing it and throwing for interception. That was 100% Zach Wilson's fault. That was a bad throw. So, at the end of the day, there's not much you can do. That was just poor from Zach Wilson. Again, it's rookie mistake. So it's that I think that was the first one where it was blatantly like, Zach, what are you doing? That was a bad throw. The other one, 2 tips. Again, the first one was more Zach Wilson. The other one was Corey Davis should have caught it. So this one just unlucky. So I think you can chalk off, say, 2 interceptions here from Zach, maybe 1. But again, to me, like, and again, maybe I'm wrong. The space here, and even if you're not looking at that, it's why not? Like, if there is open space, climb your pocket, navigate through your pocket. Because look, when he's throwing it, this guy's in his face. Actually picked up pretty well. It's just a terrible throw. It's JC Jackson gets number 2. Just a bad throw. Here, 3rd and 3 again, where we're seeing a lot of these, the poor decision, because if you're on 3rd and 3, and here, again, another tip. So that wasn't too bad. Again, at least it was an interception, because the first 3 we saw here, it was a 3 throws and 3 picks. Snapback, again, the space he has was pretty good. So he's going to snap. The blocking, they're going to run a stunt from the defensive line, or they might have blitzed the linebacker. Let me watch it again. Here's snapback. Yeah, they blitz 54, high tower. That was lucky to be picked off. And it's just the not going through your progressions. You're looking at Corey Davis. They know you're targeting him. And it's easy. I mean, as a linebacker, reading a slant is so easy. And obviously reading the quarterback's eyes, or not so easy, excuse me, but reading the quarterback's eyes. Zach Wilson is looking at him the entire time. This is another play here. So Corey Davis, look, he doesn't move his eyes here. Oh, excuse me. This is a different. I mean, that was, oh my God. And I don't mean to be not analytical here. That was just like, what the, it's unnecessary from Zach Wilson. It's just unnecessary. He's trying. I think what do we take away from this? Zach Wilson was trying to do too much. He's trying to do the show off throws, which he was able to get away with in BYU because the competition wasn't great. And I was like, I hated the competition. People criticizing him for the competition. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that offensive line. Look how far you drop back. And again, I might be completely wrong. Either come up a little bit, set your feet, step up into your pocket, or come around here. And it's 2nd and 28. Like, you'd rather rush out here for 7 yards instead of delivering this off balance throw. His footwork is terrible. I mean, look at his feet. Not planted. His back foot's in the air. Like, you're not Patrick Mahomes. And that is to who? That's an awful throw. Like, that was the worst throw of the day. It wasn't close to anybody. Those were the last 2 picks were just, that's Zach Wilson's fault. He gets to tackle there. There we go. But that was just not a good throw. And I know I keep saying that, like, that was unfortunately just poor. That decision making there, that's one of the ones where it's questionable. The footwork is terrible. And it's only that. It's not like you're getting pressure when you throw the pick. Like, he had space. The last 2 picks he threw, it's either navigate through your pocket, and he just doesn't do it very well. Which is just, I mean, look at that, space on space on space. And that's just I couldn't even tell. I think he's looking for Elijah Moore. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. I mean, right into the hands of Jason McCourty. Oof, getting tough here for Zach here. Getting pressured. Step back. Okay, so not much. I believe that's a flag. Yeah, it is. That wasn't too bad. Again, that's one of those things where not much you could do with the pass rusher. Again, it's one of those things where, are you trying to break out? Are you trying to, look here? And it's, I know this one you can't really criticize, but it's just, you're not generally, unless you're Patrick Mahomes, going to get a good throw if these feet aren't planted. I mean, both of them are up. You're just not going to get a good throw with that, trying to throw it 30 yards. The throw was good. Again, while being pressured, only the best can really fit it in. And Zach Wilson's still a rookie. But again, it was a good idea. I think he found the space pretty well, ended up getting the flag anyway. It was a good idea. So just out of bounds there. Here, play action, drop back. There we go, Zach. Terrible throw. Okay. Whew. Daniel Jones is my quarterback. I've said it 3 times. Here, again, it's the footwork again. What I love. There we go. You guys know, if you're a watcher of Cians film, just take the space. Take the space. Whether it be rush out or just taking your space, take it here. Get your feet set and deliver that one downfield. Unfortunately, bad pass. What I am happy is that he didn't force it downfield. He looked for the simple option and his running back going to the flat. But the space he had there, just unfortunate from Zach Wilson. You just don't see it that much, which is the true problem is like Zach Wilson, doesn't really do that much. So it's unfortunate to see him do it here. 4th and 2. Again, it's almost interception. Unintercepted. Those throws need to be the throws where here, drop back, looking for Berrios. That throw cannot be there. That can be intercepted. That throw, if you're going to throw, first of all, that throw needs to be dotted outside so he has space. So his backside is on this corner and he has space to catch it in behind. And unfortunately, obviously, doesn't do that very well. It's broken up. And again, there's a good play. I think you can take it both ways. There's a great play from the defender. And then as well, Zach Wilson just, unfortunately didn't play it very well here. A lot of play action, seeing a lot of this. West Coast installation of their offensive playbook. It's the footwork. Really, when as someone who's pretty new or decently new to breaking down film, the footwork just makes so, like, I used to be like, well, how does it matter? It makes so much of a. I mean, you're not going to get a good throw if you're look at him. I mean, he's dead on. Drop. I mean, you're just throwing from your sidearm, your chest forward, not on that planted position. It's just you're not going to get a good throw, and he doesn't. So again, poor here, bootleg. Again, it's all right. That was a drop. Technically, not technically, it was a drop, but it's going to replay the other one again. Let's watch this again. I mean, it's just you're not going to get a good throw there again, dropping it. But here, again, getting pressured. Here, again, this is one of the tougher ones. Again, I can nitpick as much as you want. Like, as a quarterback, what I love to see somebody see Mahomes out is if this guy, again, momentum, he's flying this way. He's not going to be able to turn or else he's tearing his ACL. Just this cut and then cut back around. You've seen it, that spin around. And then all these guys are forced to this side. And the least you can get is try and beat this linebacker for speed. And we know Zach Wilson isn't a slow guy. He's not a fast guy per se, but getting outside. And I like the decision making. He's going simple here. But unfortunately, he dropped back too late. And then at that point, there's not much to do. Here, that was offside, had to be on the offensive line or the defensive line. It's just the decision making is poor. He's letting his offense. He's either dropping back too much or not dropping back enough. He lets his offensive line. I mean, look at that. You just don't need to throw the ball. You don't need to. And I think that's going to be the key. Come out here, step up. The line of scrimmage is 10 yards ahead of you. Step up in your pocket. Let another route develop instead of just throwing it out here and wasting a play on 1st and 10, which luckily it was 1st and 10. Like, thank God it's not like 2nd and 30. It's just he lets us out. I mean, you're never, ever going to get a good throw if a 340-pound 6'6" tackle is hitting into you while you're throwing it. And yeah, the throws Braxton Berrios, who unfortunately got a few bad throws from Zach Wilson here. Again, yeah. So, excuse me for not speaking too much. Again, drop back. This I liked. I think from basically the footwork was pretty good from Zach Wilson. This one, the footwork, not much here. Again, that back foot is up, which I think is again, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think that's necessarily bad for quarterbacks. And it's just the ball needs to be ahead of Elijah Moore. That's another problem we saw is he's not leading his receivers. Generally, if your receiver is running downfield and his face is towards the opposing end zone, you want to lead him unless it's a cutback, unless it's a curl, which this wasn't. And he just doesn't put enough on it. And it's just surprising because, and even then it's decision making because McCourty's coming over. So that it couldn't be. I think if he throws that over the top to Elijah Moore, he at least has the potential to catch it. And he doesn't. So again, getting better from Zach. At least the decision or the idea wasn't terrible. Here, 4th and 2, another 4th and 2. Good. There we go, Zach. Yeah, I mean, it was good. And then it was like, you're killing me, Zach. Here. This is a tough one, definitely. Again, it's the hesitations because this is definitely not as much nitpicky. It's either try and beat this guy to the outside because he's going downfield and you're hoping you can beat him. But this is, again, he's trusting his receiver who he has his back to him, but obviously doesn't get it. So this drop, you would have liked to see him throw it earlier, and unfortunately he doesn't. A 4th and 2 for the Jets here. Oh, man. I don't know how I saw that. That didn't look good. See this play again. Obviously wasn't much there. This, oh man, look at his feet. Didn't look great. Look here. Yeah. So it's again, it's like the decision making here is just so obvious. Like, I am just like Braxton Berrios. No one's gonna catch if I throw this to his chest, running slightly out right there, he can just turn up and easily get a 1st down. And it's the forcing of the ball to a sideline to number 16, who I don't even know. So it's not a very talented receiver. Like trying to fit it in right there, right there. It's just not going to happen. He's not going to get his feet down. And again, on a 2nd and 4, it's just the decision making was bad. Like he's just, and the placement is out of bounds. Like he doesn't even have the chance to catch it either. So, the decision making was very, very much poor from Zach Wilson. But I hope you guys did enjoy that. It was a very, very fun film now. So I'll do some more of those. I think just reacting to that naturally, again, I think that brought out some even better analysis than I usually have. So I hope you guys did enjoy that. Do make sure to subscribe and follow us on social media. More videos to come soon. I do apologize. We edit most of our videos, but generally we are in, there's 3 other people on the channel, including me. We have a lot of work for school. We're in junior year. So it does get quite hard with, ACT and all that stuff. So edited videos are harder to come by, but we still will be posting almost daily, if not daily. So make sure you guys do subscribe, support the channel, support the youngsters trying to make this our profession. We do appreciate it a lot. Without further ado, Cian McDermott here. Instagram's down below if you want to message us. Personals Cian_Mick MCD5 CIAN_MCD5 if you want to message me over there, or you can message us on our Instagram at The Sports Scoop. Clips of videos. Our record predictions are all up there. More interactive stuff. Very, very fun over there. TikTok as well, where you can find clips. We'll see you next time.